I've got the grill fired up. The smoke is acrid. It is smoky in here. It is hot in here. It's hard to breathe in here. I've got a platter full of crime for you tonight. The first crime cutlet that I'm throwing on the grill is about a North Dakota man who led his girlfriend to believe that he had $30 million inheritance. Well, she was so excited, she decided to off him off the planet and the universe, which she did exactly that. When authorities came to investigate, they found a Windex bottle said to have been filled with the favorite thing of antifreeze. People love that stuff. I don't know why. And, thereby tying her to a very serious crime. The medical examiner determined that Stephen Riley Jr., who was poisoned, per the police on Wednesday, May 29th. Thea Cancaro pled guilty to the crime of her longtime boyfriend and exhibiting him from the face of the earth in a pretrial hearing. The woman in her late 40s from Minot, North Dakota, paused before entering her plea, according to the news. She leaned forward and meekly copped to being guilty of the crime. I bet she didn't feel necessary to cop to it when she was, or be meek about it when she was enacting the crime. That one just gets a little stuck in your throat on the way down. The grill is sizzling now. It's ready for my next crime cutlet. A Florida man has been arrested and charged with video voyeurism on accusations that when he was probably with his last girlfriend who had a young daughter, decided he needed video of everything to do with the teenage daughter, that is. And they found a plug-in mini video camera in the bathroom and in her bedroom. And in the bathroom, it was set up to look at her on the toilet and in the shower. So charges have been filed against him. According to a statement posted in Facebook, John J. Buhar was arrested on video voyeurism charges on Wednesday, May 22nd in Madison County Jail after his ex-girlfriend found a video camera installed in an electrical outlet in her daughter's bathroom on Friday, May 17th. Officers did arrest him at her home and confirmed the evidence of the device was a small camera with a lens that was facing the shower and toilet. This, I guess, lady, is a real good reason if you have a teenage daughter not to bring a boyfriend into the house. Maybe he wasn't even in the house. He was just being a complete a-hole. We don't know. But I'm glad he was caught, and that one is on him. And I hope that crime cutlet sticks in his throat on the way down. This chick was recently married in Ohio, and her crime cutlet is just dripping with satire and voyeurism as well. This social worker admitted to essaying out of a car and in a room and taking videos of it, of her essaying a 13-year-old boy, along with some other charges. According to reports, she was a counselor, and she was counseling the 13-year-old boy that she was abusing. The mother came across the video of the two of them in act of the essaying going on, called the police, and filed charges. That one just sizzles with crime, and I bet that biatch is getting a good choke on that crime cutlet right now as we speak. The next crime cutlet is so acrid. It's just green around the edges with ugliness and foreboding. Parents went to go pick up their child from the local daycare center, where they, of course, leave their baby while they work. They found their baby's eyes were bouncing. A Minnesota daycare provider was sentenced to more than 7 years in prison when she was assaulted because she assaulted a 6-month-old in her care last October. Michelle Holt previously pled guilty to 1 count of assault. in Champaign. They began investigating the assault after the parents picked up the baby from the daycare and discovered that his eyes had been turned to the left and then remained closed during the ride home. According to a probable cause well known, the victim taken out of his car seat after arriving home, the father discovered that the victim could not turn his head straight and his eyes were bouncing whilst trying to steer very, very left. That's not very good at all. And, that could be an indicator of some kind of brain trauma there, which means that, that lady, she needs to choke on this crime cutlet if that's the case and she is guilty. The next one is one that's just going to melt all the way through the grill, and the smoke is going to be so acrid it's going to make your eyes just squeeze close. This is about a young boy who is 11 years old, and he goes into the backyard and he wants to pick up his at 11 years old, he goes in Lancashire, England. He goes into the backyard of his neighbor's house to retrieve his ball, which evidently erroneously went through there. Not thinking anything, he decided to go there. He was shot with the BB gun and was expired. And much to the chagrin of the authorities and whoever else was involved in the situation, it makes no difference at all because the young gentleman is now expired. And that crime cutlet should make you feel like you want to choke on a piece of it too, with all of that craziness. The next crime cutlet I want to talk to you about. Before we go any further, I do want to let you know that I do have the mugs. I'm going to flash a picture of those, but I also am going to show you a couple of pictures of missing people. They're not from Colorado, but they've been missing for a while. It's a missing mom, and her children are missing her. And so do look at the pictures I've been posting along with this video tonight as well. That'll be a new addition to the crime cutlets tonight. I just want to make you aware. If you see something, say something, or if anybody see anything, please do call the authorities on these missing people. Give the families the answers that they're looking for. And give the families the answers that they're looking for. And my next crime cutlet is going to make your eyes water. This man decides that he's going to go on vacation with his girlfriend's family. They had no idea that he had previously killed her father the day before. This crime cutlet is so accurate, it's just going to make you wonder what's going on with this man and his just having the nerve to just go on vacation with his girlfriend. He was vacationing with his girlfriend's family at the time. They had no idea that he had expired the father the day before. And the Oregon man will spend 19 years behind bars for fatally striking and his girlfriend's father a day before going on vacation with her family in 2022. That is some crazy shit. I mean, you got to have something wrong with your head. Or you're just trying to pay it off. You're not, like you didn't just victimize somebody and you're just so perfect and innocent that you just have to go on acting like everything was done trip could have been pre-planned. So then he's like, I don't have any choice but to go and act like nothing's going on. So, the poor man, James Orlando Harris, 54, westbound, or was slain on October 22nd in Portland, Oregon, by the Portland police officers have said. Responding to a report of a suspicious circumstances that the Hotel County District Police arrested Zachary Hickman, later identified as the boyfriend of Harris's daughter, in connection with the offing later that month on May 13th. An appeal agreement was reached. Mm, mm, mm. And this last one, it's kind of like, it's one crime cutlet, but you know how you have that vein going through and there's like two pieces involved in it. You can split it easily if you want to share it. Well, these two are going to get split evenly because one going to go to male prison and one going to go to female prison. An Iowa woman who, with a pillow on top of a person's face, did that to her stepmother. And then bragged about it on Snapchat. She was found guilty of this very act on Monday, May 20th. Samantha Bevan, 35, was convicted of first degree in 2020 in the death of 58-year-old Joanne Bevins. Her boyfriend, Taco Talley, was convicted of first degree and sentenced to life as well after, the expiration of the stepmom. Jody, who had died of asphyxiation, because that's what happens when you put a pillow on somebody's face and don't let them move. At the time, the rest of the family was away camping. Again, this is probably planned in advance. That's what makes it, so accurate and smoky. So the rest of the family was away and this lady was in bed, and that's why she wasn't able to put up a fight. I don't know why you don't put up a fight, because you're going to wake up when somebody's trying to do something that critical to you and your soul. But anyway, didn't work out for the stepmom, and now the couple is going to be spending the rest of their life in a correctional facility. And with that, I'm going to have to get a fan set up and try to clean out all the smoke and craziness that came into this room. With that, I am so glad to be back again. Please like and subscribe. Help me to get my channel moving forward. I was so very close to getting to the 30,000. Help me to move forward so I can get my life moving forward again and get back to some semblance of life and provide you with some good content. I've been working on a couple of new cases that I think you're really going to like as well. Got some good Colorado crime going on for you. Look for me later this week. Love you all. Take care and be safe.